Recently, the chess community has been swept up by the storm that is Mittens, devouring chess streamers and GMs alike. I'm going to try take her on. I'm a 1900 rated player, and I'm going to try show you guys how to hold on for as long as possible. The goal of today is to survive 35 moves, let's say. I'm going to go down with some heroics against Mittens in this challenge match. Okay, so we're white. I mean, right now I'm better, you know. I'm +1 here, plus 0.5. So this advantage is soon going to dissipate. Can I do that? Probably not. Queen takes queen, dislodges me. Need to defend this pawn. See, I'm overthinking stuff already, so I know how strong Mittens is. I've deliberately not watched any of the other chess YouTubers play it Mittens because I wanted to give my own take on it since, I take on all the chess.com bots, so feel like I know a thing or two about these bots, guys. And yeah, Mittens is a big shock to the system because most of the bots they release are quite weak. Let's be honest. It might say they're a 1200, but really it's like a 1000. So if they expand, okay, maybe Mittens will overextend. All right, so I can either go here lining up with the king or here. I mean, if I could get a draw against this bot, I think that would be huge, huge bragging points. So, maybe I could sacrifice on this square. Yeah, let's go here. Defend this pawn. Pressure. Could I go here? If take, 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 take with check. And if this, let's try that, guys. I know my king's in the center. It looks a little dodgy to be doing this, but if this, I feel like I'm creating some threats as well. Queen has to take. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. Surely this is quite forcing. Yeah, queen has to take, and then I should probably castle, shouldn't I? But then knight's offside. I mean, this at some point. The knight does have this square. So I'd like to attack that square. Queen up, but maybe this pawn comes in. So, I mean, takes hitting the queen is surely okay. Let's try it. Oh, maybe they had take. So I've got... So the knight's really vulnerable right now because they're threatening to just take it. Maybe take and then take with check. So could I move the knight and just step out of any issues? Hit the queen? I would be weakening this square though. Could go here. If they attack my knight with check, I go back and I have the same issue. This, they can step out of it with check and then win this pawn. Maybe I just castle. I feel like castling's always going to be okay. If takes. Honestly, they've given up their best piece. So, yeah, she didn't even want to do it. Because then it'd give me all these squares to attack her on, and I feel like maybe I'd have some compensation there. Yeah, Theoden came to mind, guys. We cannot defeat the armies of Mordor. No, we cannot. But we will meet them in battle nonetheless. That's the sort of feeling I get from this bot. Let's try hit the queen. I'm trying to sort of get at this square. If this, and takes here. I'm just going to line my rook up with the queen. And then this. I'll just take space. Let's take space. No, actually, this move's probably better when the rook's behind it. Yeah, this is coming anyway, isn't it? It's not the pawn that was the problem, it was the square itself. If this takes this, if I dislodge the knight, I can maybe get this pawn and... I feel like these two knights are in the way a little bit. I want to be able to sack, I want to be able to have some pressure here. I mean, if this, it just looks horrible. Queen comes in. So I want to do this and block their queen and take their knight for some reason. I mean, I'm bad, aren't I? I'm worse. Let's go mental, guys. I want to take this. This takes. I'd love to trade off their bishop. I mean, this isn't going well, is it? There's no mistakes coming, so I need to play perfect. I don't know how to play perfect, guys. This is horrible. I don't know, but this move comes into my head. I don't know why. It all seems pretty bad. Pressure in the knight, but then this. But then take. So they take, I can take here. I also have this and this at some point forking. Feels like I should take the piece. Because this is still hanging at the end of it. So now I've got a couple of threats. Yeah, so this should be good. Well, not good, but maybe I get a little something. This, and this. Let's remove the defender and take. Oh no, but then this is hanging, isn't it? This, if takes... Oh dear. Oh, if only I could like attack the queen or something in between move with the knight to get the knight out of danger. Then this. Then I might be alright, you know. What about playing on this alignment issue? What if there's... No, it doesn't work. This, if just queen takes, I have nothing. This to defend the knight. Line up more pressure on this file. Or this. Takes, they just win a clean piece though. I am going to have to move this knight at some point. It's just a liability, isn't it? So why don't I just disconnect their pieces? If this... I'm still in the same position. I don't mind if they give away this piece. I saw that coming, but now I can maybe open them up. Well, I have to, don't I? Oh, they have an in-between move, though. This? Or this? No. If the queen was hanging, that could be an interesting idea. But queen's defended, so they could just take. This. They take with check, though. And then gobble anything they want. So I guess that. We're sending it, guys. Come on. We are sending it now. Take. Take with check. I mean, this to pressure the bishop. And if this. Sack the queen. Do I have anything there? This, and take. They take my rook and win. Ah, but their king is so open. Could I sneak round at all? This. I mean, this feels like it tries to maintain some threats. Pressuring this, right? Oh yeah, of course. Of course, Mittens. How many moves did we last? 25. It's not what we hoped for, guys. But that's Mittens for you. And yeah, she skewered me up. I really felt this game like I had nowhere to move my queen the entire game, like no good squares. And yeah, that sums it up, doesn't it? Mittens. No, she's cute, isn't she?